Hey guys, if you're wondering why I look so ridiculous, it's because we have a task to do with this ceiling hole here. We don't have that much time in terms of daylight. We probably have 30 minutes of daylight, and if you remember this corner here, there's a lot of moisture damage. That moisture damage is caused by the chimney that needs to be repointed. Now, the weather isn't contingent of repointing or rebuilding that chimney because it frequently drops below freezing. It's 37 degrees right now, and I'm about to climb a sketchy ladder up there to show you my solution to remedy this. And it's snowing, so great. Well, here's my temporary plan. So the stucco / brick has completely cracked off of this, and I'm not sure if that's because this used to be the flute for the incinerator. It is terracotta lined, so I'm not too worried about this in the future if I do end up using it. But basically water seeps into the bricks and then just goes straight down into the house, and that's the moisture spot you saw on the 3rd floor. What this is this is a, I think 2 or 3 ply weather breathable golf cart cover or ATV cover. I don't remember. I just remember seeing this being one of the cheaper ones, and it's basically the same thing as a car cover, just smaller, and they don't last very long. They rip probably in like 2 or 3 years, but this is only supposed to last through winter, and after winter I will be coming up here and finally repairing this entire section. So hopefully that'll work. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, it's starting to snow a bit. And this is wrapped up as, I would say, as best as it can be. This is only really designed to last through winter. I'm not expecting this to stay like this for years. Obviously, this is a cover for a golf cart. These are pretty cheap. They're probably like 20 bucks. I figured for 1 year of protection, that'd be okay. So essentially we're just hooked in. We have a ratchet strap here to just prevent this thing from blowing away.
So far it seems like everything's pretty well covered. There's a pooling spot here, which I'll make note of later. And as you can see, it covers the whole thing fine. There are no, I mean, even though these are in really bad condition, these don't leak as bad yet, so there may be a chance of repair for something like this. Also, I don't think this one's actually being used anymore, so maybe it might be a good idea just to knock this out and save the trouble for the future. But since it's so low and easy accessible, I don't think so. Those, on the other hand, are completely dead and should be knocked down. So I'm gonna have to build scaffolding. Now I have to go back down this murder trap of a hole. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Here's the other roof. If you see that small protrusion in the center there, that is what is leaking. So that needs to be fixed. I need to get rid of that. That used to be some sort of telephone pole. The extractors there, one is a main extractor and the other one's for the bathroom. So those are things I also need to consider for future. Guys, welcome back. It's a short video. It is snowing right now and it is very, very cold. So we're gonna do some snow blowing today and test out that snowblower I bought. So the dogs are loving it, by the way. They're loving it. So we're gonna do a time lapse of that and hopefully that goes well.
So the funny story about that is when I first went to go see this snowblower, I really didn't know anything about snowblowers. So I had the guy start it up, and it seemed like he already started it up before and warmed it up. But it started up pretty easily, you know, it turned, everything moved, but he wouldn't turn the throttle all the way up. And he said it wasn't warmed up yet. I mean, I didn't know any better, but it's because the carb is gummed up. Every single time the throttle's turned off, it just shuts off. It can't provide enough fuel or air, and this is just another headache I have to deal with, so I have to rebuild the carburetor now.
Well, I'm not sure if you guys can see. It's only proven to be worse. So this is a bad time to plow. It's still snowing, and that plow doesn't work real well. It keeps on choking. So we're gonna have to come back and try something else later. Whew. I can't feel my face or my fingers.
Guys, as you can see, it is like snowing like crazy. We got like 4 inches of snow. The whole place is covered. And today, I found out my snowblower has a gummed up carb. So we're gonna have to shovel all this by hand. Chances are I'm probably not gonna record this. It's a lot of shoveling and quite boring. So I think for the next time we're gonna have to think about some options, maybe like a plow or something to attach to the zero turn. But it's coming down, and I think it's still snowing. So we'll see. So here's some pictures of me not enjoying myself. This process took approximately 4 hours, and it is approximately 500 feet, linear feet of sidewalk, about 4 feet wide. So for everyone outside of the United States, that's about 152 meters, and it took 120 pounds of salt, or 55 kilograms of salt, to kind of clear this up. And here are some of the pictures of the crackheads enjoying themselves, and hope you guys have a good week. Thanks for watching. Bye.